Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and welcome to Day 8 of my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown series. So anyways, on this episode, we are going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's Classic Mode. Now, I promise you this, I'm not going to talk about any spoilers, or at least I will not try to. But if you guys are still scared about spoilers and you don't want me to accidentally spoil something, then I advise you to click off the video. And besides, I haven't even seen any of the spoilers, so if I say something, it could possibly be a spoiler without me knowing, but I promise you, I never saw a single spoiler from this game. I try to stay far away from that as possible, but if I do accidentally spoil something by accident somehow, then I apologize, but trust me, this video will not have spoilers, and besides, if you guys don't even want to look at the classic mode, then I'm not even going to have it on screen. That is how scared I am about spoiling something for you guys. But I do have some thoughts about classic mode, because unlike the other, stuff that could be spoilers, I actually saw a little bit about classic mode and my feelings about it. So let's talk classic mode. So, basically, this video will be about whether or not I think that the Classic Mode is the best Classic Mode in all of Smash Brothers. So, obviously, Classic Mode has been a mode since Smash 64. It is, like, the main mode. Like, that is, like, the main mode where, you go through, a series of fights, and then you fight off a big boss at the end, and then that's the end, and you have to do that with, like, all characters to get their trophies, or in this game, spirits. Well, in Melee, they had, stuff well, first off, in Smash 64, there wasn't just fights. They also had other stuff, like break the targets, they had, board the platforms, and race to the finish. So they had all of that in Classic Mode. In Melee, they had regular fights, but then they also had race to the finish and target test, but for some reason they removed board the platforms. I have no idea why they did that, but hey, they did it. Then in Brawl's Classic Mode, they had target test, and that was it. They removed race to the finish and board the platforms. Board the platforms did not return. So now we get to Smash 4. They removed all of the bonus games. Like, they removed target test, they removed race to the finish, and they removed board the platforms. So it seems like as each Smash game goes by, they remove one of those special mini-game modes. And in Ultimate, it's the same thing, right? Well, not exactly. Now, I'm not gonna spoil what the bonus mini games are. Like, I'm not gonna spoil that, I promise. But all I'm saying is that yes, that's back in some form, but we don't know what it's called. But we just know that it's there. And then I'll say it right now, I think this Classic Mode is looking like the best Classic Mode in all of Smash Brothers. Now, here's why. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know this, but now in Classic, like, before the Classic Mode in this game, the fights were so unorganized. Like, you fought them in a random order. Brawls was kind of organized. Like, I fought, different series at different sections, but to me it was just unorganized because they just had random series fill in different sections of Classic Mode. It was still pretty unorganized. And I personally feel that Smash 4's Classic Mode was the most unorganized Classic Mode in all of Smash Brothers. Like, you had sections, and I hated the sections. Thank God they got rid of sections, because I just hated that. I like basic Classic Mode. Just a screen where it says versus whoever you're gonna verse. I don't like just seeing a screen, and then, I don't like seeing a whole map, and then you just choose the sections. It's like, who do you fight? It's like, I just did not like Classic Mode in Smash 4. But personally, I thought the 3DS version was a bit more organized than the Wii U version, but still, I didn't like both of them. And just simply put, the Classic Mode and the other games were just so unorganized. You know, they were just not in a specific order. And, you know, they just weren't that good. Well, they were good, but they weren't good in terms of, you know, organizing. Ultimate, on the other hand, actually fixed that. So, different characters fight a different selection of characters based on who you're playing as. So, I believe if you're playing as, like, Mario, I believe, like, one of your first fights would be, like, I don't know, Bowser or something. Like, that is creative. Like, I don't know. I don't know the orders, but it is, from the looks of it, it looks like Ultimate's Classic Mode is far more organized, and, you know, I'm just glad that, you know, it's back, I'm just glad it's back to the original formula of Classic Mode, where, you know, you have a few fights, you do a little bonus, you do some bonus mini games, crap, I can't talk, and then you fight a boss at the end. And, you know, I'm just so excited for this Classic Mode. I think this is looking like the best Classic Mode in the game. And not just because of that, but this is also the Ultimate Smash game. This is like the Ultimate Smash game. So that means that this is going to be the Ultimate Classic Mode. This is going to be the full Classic Mode experience. And I just cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, there are many bosses. I'm not going to spoil a single boss. I promise. I'm not going to spoil. But certain characters fight different bosses. So you no longer have to fight as Master Hand 1,000 times. You can fight other bosses. Like I said, I'm not going to say who those bosses are. I'm going to let you guys experience it. But you do fight other bosses. And, okay, and, like, and this is actually a good thing. And here's why. Oh, one complaint about Classic Mode in the past was that it was repetitive. You know, you have the same order, and, you know, you have to fight the same boss over and over and over again. And it just felt so repetitive, you know, and, you know, people just wanted Classic Mode removed. But to me, that just doesn't seem right. I think Classic Mode is here to stay. That's like one of the flagship modes in all of Smash Brothers. So, the fact that, you know, Classic Mode is, you know, back, like, they really went all out with this and made sure that, you know, it wasn't repetitive. So, like, now when we're trying to collect fighter spirits, it's not the same thing over and over again. We're gonna fight different characters depending on what character we're playing as. And that is gonna be an amazing feature. Like, that is something they had to do with Classic Mode. In fact, I think this was in my Classic Mode predictions back when I was predicting Smash 4 a year ago. You know, I'm glad that they fixed the repetitiveness from, you know, the other Smash games, because I will admit, the Classic Mode was really repetitive in the other Smash games, trying to collect all the trophies, and, you know, it just wasn't fun after a while. But now in Ultimate, you know, you're just going to have a different experience every time with a different character, and it's just going to be fresh every time you go into it. And that is why I'm so excited for the Classic Mode. You know, I can't wait to see what characters this character will fight. I can't wait to see what their boss will be. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to try out those bonus mini games. They look like a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to spend, like, hours on it. Like, you better believe I'm gonna definitely be trying the Classic Mode, because it definitely looks like one of those modes that is gonna be just really fun and just, you know, just really, really, you know, just fun and enjoyable. And I just cannot wait to try this out. It's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. So yeah, anyways, what do you guys think about the Classic Mode? Do you guys like it, or do you guys not like it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear it. Anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.